everyone's story of living with HIV is unique.
I'm Uriah. I was diagnosed with HIV April 17th, 1997. When I was diagnosed, I was 17 years old, senior in high school. And quite honestly, I just ignored the news. I remember a very kind, compassionate woman in a lab coat giving me the news. She may or may not have given me information or suggested information for care. I walked out of the office and ignored it for 5 years. 5 years. If I could do it all over again or give myself advice upon my diagnosis, I would have been more in tune to what the healthcare provider was saying. She gave me no reason to tune her out other than the news that she was delivering. The disappointment, however, it just nagged at me. It jabbed at me. I was the honor student. I advocated. But like many, this was my first same-sex relationship. And that was just hard to digest. It was hard to digest. And it wasn't until 5 years later where I became very ill, not because of HIV, that I had to address it. And I had to stand in my truth and accept it and communicate it to those that I love. And it has been a blessing in hindsight ever since. It sounds strange to say that being diagnosed was a blessing. For me, however, it was. I was very regimented in the way that I lived my life. It was more of it wasn't living, it was existing, and it was surviving. I had a very clear career path. I had a very clear goal around my higher education. I was focused heavily on status and material things. And by becoming very ill and what I like to consider having a second chance, I changed my focus. The non-material things mean a lot more to me.
Share your story. #MyPositiveSpin. Learn more at positivespin.hiv.gov.